Hello everyone. So welcome to the lecture. In the previous lecture, we have covered about Indus Valley Civilization, then Vedic period, and also we have covered about the basic introduction of history. So in today's lecture, we are going to cover three main topics of ancient history, like the Buddhism, like Jainism, and the modern empire. Okay, we will learn about them one by one, starting from the Buddhism. Okay, so let's begin this lecture. So here you can see Buddhism. What do you mean by Buddhism? As we know, in India, many cultures and religions are being followed, and Buddhism is one amongst them. Okay, Buddhism is one of the major world religions and has a rich history and philosophy, often asked in competitive exams. Got it? So, before starting this religion, we have to find out several things: that who was the founder of this religion, what were the ideas of this religion, how this religion got spreaded in India, and which patronages it religion got. Got it? So, as you can see, first thing is that Buddhism was founded by Siddhartha Gautama, also known as Buddha or Enlightened One. In the 5th century BC, he was born in Lumbini in present-day Nepal. Let's have some detailed overview over him. First thing is his father. So, his father name was Suddhodana. Soddhan, Subodhana. Okay, and who was him? He was a Republican king. Republican king of Kapilvastu. Okay, let me write it here. I will write it here. Kapilvastu. That is L. Got it? Kapilvastu. He was a Republican king of Kapilvastu. Okay, so he was his father. Second, what about mother? His mother name was Maya Devi. Mother name was Maya Devi. And here is some twist in his story, because his mother couldn't raise him. She got died. And then he was raised by her stepmother called Maha Prajapati Gautami. She was the one who raised him. Her name was Mahaprajapati Gautami. Okay, so it is about him. Like his father was Subodhana, who was a Republican king of Kapilvastu. His mother was Maya Devi, and Maya Devi got died. So his stepmother Mahaprajapati Gautami raised him. Got it? Now, remember one thing. One thing about him is that his father did not want him to go outside the palace. As I have told you, his father was a Republican king, and he was very concerned about Siddhartha Gautama. Okay, also known as Gautam Buddha. And his father didn't want him to go outside just because of several things which his father didn't want him to see. Okay, so Siddhartha had a curiosity to go outside since his childhood. Even when he got married. Yeah, he got married with Yashodhara. She was his wife. He got married to her, Yashodhara, and also had a son called Rahul. Okay, so his father didn't want him to go outside. He married him with Yashodhara. He had a son, Rahul, with her. But as I have told you, Siddhartha was curious to go outside since his childhood. And he was in search to finding the way. And one day he got the way, he noticed 4 things that changed his life, and he decided to become a monk, he decided to become ascetic, and he decided to become a preacher of peace. And then he got a name of Gautam Buddha and he founded a religion called Buddhism. And what were these 4 things which he noticed when he got outside? These things is that first thing he saw, sick person, dead body, old man, ascetic person. Got it? So these were the 4 things which he noticed when he was outside. First thing is sick person, second thing is dead body, third thing is old man, and fourth thing is aesthetic person. Okay. Then he decided that life is all about getting born, doing something good for the people, getting old, and then getting die. Okay, having a materialistic things and having a control over large territory and having so many trouble in your life just because you want to achieve this thing doesn't mean that you are living a life. And then he decided to become a preacher of peace. He decided to become a ascetic, and then he left his kingdom and went outside. So it's all about the earlier journey of Gautam Buddha. Got it? And during his journey of finding a truth of life or getting enlightenment, he found some gurus. He found some teachers who told him how to attain the enlightenment and how to know the meaning of the life. His first guru name was Alara Kalma. He was his first guru and he was a hermit. You know who is hermit? You can say the hermit is a person who lives in forest. Got it? Alara Kalma. He was his first guru. Let me write it down here. He was his first guru. Got it? First guru. His second guru was Udduka. Udduka Ramputa. So, they were his guru who taught him how to get enlightenment and who taught him how to get a real meaning of life. Got it? So, this is all about his teachers. Then the question is, where did he achieve the enlightenmentness? Okay. So, he achieved enlightenment at Bodh Gaya, lies at Bihar. At river bank of Niranjana river. Okay. So that was a place where he got enlightenment, and this whole procedure known as Ram Chakra Parivartana. Dharam Chakra Parivartana. Got it? So this is all about the enlightenment process and enlightenment phase. Okay. And the second question is, when he got the enlightenment, so where did he discharge his first lecture? Where did he discharge his first knowledge? What he got by meditation or got by his gurus. Okay. So that place was Sarnath. That place was Sarnath, where he gave his first lecture. Got it? So it's all about Mahatma Buddha, you can say. It's all about Siddhartha Gautam, his another name, and it's all about his earlier journey. Got it? Now, let's go to the next part. 4 Noble Truths. Actually, the basic philosophy of Buddhism comes from the basic truth. The truth which Gautam Buddha tried to attain in order to find the answer of the lives. Got it? And these truths are as you can see here. First is dukkha, suffering. Life is characterized by suffering, dissatisfaction and impermanence. Simply means that everybody and everyone on this earth is suffering because he or she wants to have more and more of materialistic things, of fame, or getting jealous because they are not getting this. So that was the reason of suffering, and that was the cause of suffering. Samudaya, cause of suffering, as I have told you, desire or craving to attachment of the worldly things. Okay, so dukh is for you don't have this thing. Cause is for you desire to that thing. Got it? So this is all about dukkha and suffering. Now comes to the next point. It's like Nirodha, cessation of suffering, and Mag, part to the cessation of suffering. It simply means that if you want to end this suffering and if you want to get yourself free from the materialistic world, that you can. And to achieve this thing comes from the path, which is Noble Eightfold Path. Okay, so this Eightfold Noble Path or Eightfold Noble Practices presides by this Eightfold Path or Eightfold Practices prescribed by Lord Mahatma Buddha. If one want to attach the enlightenment, if he want to get himself free from the materialistic world, then he can follow these 8 noble paths. And which were these 8 noble paths? Let's have a look over them. The Noble Eightfold Path is the ethical and spiritual guide for Buddhists to live a virtuous and mindful life. Consists of 8 integrated practices. Basically, the practices were in number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there was the set of 8 practices prescribed by Lord Buddha in order to follow and then get enlightenment. Okay, so this was the set. And now let's have a look over the 8 practices name. So these were the 8 practices which one should follow if he or she want to attach the enlightenment. First is right understanding. Second is right thought. Third is right speech. Fourth is right action. Fifth is right livelihood. Sixth is right effort. Seventh is right mindfulness. And eighth is right concentration. First is right understanding. You should understand the world first. As Mahatma Buddha understood it when he was outside, he saw 4 things: an old man, a sick man, a dead person, and an ascetic. And then he understands the meaning of life. Then life is not about materialistic things. It's all about enlightenment and self-development. Okay, the first thing is right understanding. Second is right thought. If you get the understanding of life, you will start thinking in a right way. It's a interconnected ones. Then if your mind is in right position to think right thing, then automatically you will speak out right speech. It's also a interconnectedness. Once you started speaking in the right way, then your action will also be in a right way. It is also interconnected things. Then right livelihood. If you get the understanding of the world, that world is not about the materialistic thing, then always you will try to live a life of ascetic, a person who is free of materialistic things. Got it? Then right effort. If you are ascetic and you are free of materialistic thing, then you have to do something in your life, right? And what will be that? It will be that you try to attain the right meaning of life by meditation, by preaching, by praying, and these all things comes under the common term right effort. Once you get the enlightenment, you can tell the right thing to the people, like what should they do in order to get the real meaning of life, and it will bring you a right concentration, the right way you need to follow. Got it? So all these were the 8 practices which Buddha asked people to follow in order to get the enlightenment, just like him, as he got. Okay, before go further, let me tell you several things here. First thing is that in order to propagate the study or to propagate the ideas of the Buddhism, there were several universities opened by the different rulers on that time. Okay, and these were in number 6, and let's have a look over them one by one. The first was Nalanda Mahavira. This university lies at Badagaon. And the founder of that university was Kumar Gupta. He was the ruler of Gupta dynasty. We will learn about him. Okay. Thereafter, the second university was Udantpuri. Let me write it down here again. Udantpuri lies at Bihar Sharif. Founder was Gopala. He was a Pala ruler. We will learn about them as well. Okay. Thereafter, the next university was Vikramshila. Lies at Bhagalpur. Founder was Dharampala. Okay. Thereafter, Sompuri. Lies at North Bengal. The founder was Dharampala. Okay. The next was Jagdal. Lies at Bengal. Founder was Rampal. He was also a Pala ruler. Then last one was Vallabhi. Lies at Gujarat. Founder was Bhartaka ruler. Okay, so this is all about the universities of the Buddhism religion. Okay, Nalanda Mahavira, Badagaon was founded by Kumar Gupta, lies at Bihar. Udantpuri lies at Bihar Sharif in Bihar, founded by Gopala. He was a Pala ruler. Then Vikramshila lies at Bhagalpur. It is also in Bihar, founded by Dharampal. He was a Pala ruler. Then Sompuri lies at North Bengal, founded by Dharampal again. He was also a Pala ruler. Then Jagdal lies in Bengal, was founded by Rampal. He was also a Pala ruler. Then Vallabhi lies in Gujarat. Founder was Bhartaka ruler. Got it? So these all were in 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Got it? Now, let's go forward. So here we have got the understanding of the University of Buddhist Religions, and I have also told you where they lie, what is their name, and who founded them. And the ruler who founded them belongs to which dynasty? Got it? So, let's go further. It's like three jewels of Buddhism. Buddhists take refuge in the three jewels, also known as the triple gem, known as Buddha, Dharma and Sangha. Buddha, he was the teacher who achieved the enlightenment. Dharma, the teachings and the path to enlightenment. And Sangha, the monastic community of Buddhist practices. In short, we can understand that Buddha was the founder who started the religion. Dharma is the path he described to attain the enlightenment, and Sangha is the group of community who followed him. Got it? Now, Buddhist scripture, actually, they write their knowledge in several books, which we call Tripitaka, also known as the Pali Canon. Okay, and these books were basically the baskets or collections. The names are as follow: Vinay Pitaka, Sut Pitaka, and Abhidhamma. Okay, and to obtain the knowledge from these books, various Chinese rulers like Fine. Okay, let me write it again. Fine, and then Huang Tsang. Okay, so these were the Chinese writers or Chinese travelers who came to India just obtain a knowledge from these books. Got it? Now let's go further. Sects of Buddhism. Actually, Buddhism has several sects like Theravada, Mahayana and Vajrayana. Okay, and these sects believe in various philosophy, like Mahayana believes in ideology, Theravada believes in magics, and Vajrayana believes in heaven and future birth, or you can say Punarjanam. Okay, so these are the ideologies or sects in a Buddhism. Okay, and there is one more sects basically. Okay, and beside these sects, there was also one sect called Hinayan. Only believe in Buddha, do not believe in any of these schools' philosophy. Got it? Now, come to the next point. It spread in India and declined. Actually, to spread them, there were several councils happened on Buddhism, and these councils were as follow. The first council was organized at, okay, let me write down here. First council was organized at Rajgira, under Ajatasattu. Okay, and who was the chairperson? Chairperson was Mokaksh Yapa. Mohakshyapa. It is all about first council. Okay, so the first council was happened in Rajgira under Ajatasattu, and the chairperson was Moksha Yapa. Got it? Now comes to the next council. The second council was happened at Vaishali under Kalashok and The chairperson was Sabakami. Got it? So the second council was happened at Vaishali under Kalashok and the chairperson was Sabakami. Got it? Now come to the third one. The third council was happened at Pataliputra under Ashoka and the chairperson was Mogali Putra. Okay, it's all about third council. Happened at Patali Putra. Got it? Now comes to the fourth council. The fourth council was happened at Kundalbag, the Kundalban you can say, in Kashmir. Let me write down again. Kundalban, Kundalban, Kashmir, under Kanishk. Okay, and the chairperson was Vasumitra. So it is all about the councils. Okay, let's recall them one by one. The first council was happened at Rajgira under Ajatasattu and the chairperson was Mokshiyapa. The second council was happened at Vaishali under Kalashok and the chairperson was Sabakami. The third council was happened at Pataliputra under Ashoka and the chairperson was Mogaliputra. The fourth council and the last one was happened at Kundalban, Kashmir and the under Kanishka and the chairperson was Vasumitra. Got it? Now come to the next point. It's like modern revival. First of all, we should understand the decline. Okay, so remember, the main reason of spread of Buddhism was Pali language. Before it, we had a Vedic culture which was in Sanskrit language, and Sanskrit language was not the language of masses, was not the language of people. So the Pali language, which was the language of people, got a fame, and the Buddhist texts were in the Pali language, so they got a fame also and it got spread. Second, rulers like Ajatasattu, like Ashoka, like Kanishk, like Kalashok supported it by organizing councils. Got it? Third reason was universities, as I have told you, were open to spread the Buddhist philosophy. Got it? Now come to the points like why the Buddhism got declined. The first reason was gave up of Pali language. Okay, the sole reason behind the spread of Buddhism was a Pali language, and later they gave up the Pali language. Okay, so that's why their texts were not be able for the people to understand them. Second, rulers like Rajputs supported Hinduism, due to which the spread of Buddhism got stuck. The third was invasion of Muslims from Central Asia or Middle East, you can say, stop the Buddhist propagation. Got it? So, these were the reasons. First, they give up the Pali language. Second, the Rajput rulers did not support them. Third, the Muslim invasion stopped them. Okay. And the main evidence was burning of, you can say the main evidence was burning of universities. Okay. The Muslim invaders burned the Buddhist universities, and due to which the taxes which were there to spread the Buddhist philosophy got lost, and due to which the propagation of Buddhist religions got stopped. Got it? Now come to the next point. Modern revival. In the 19th and 20th centuries, Buddhism saw a revival in India and continues to be a significant religion in many countries. Okay. During the emergence of Rajputs and Muslim invasions, the Buddhist religions got stopped spreading. Okay. But after some time, in the 20th and 19th centuries, it got spread to various countries. Like, let me write down here, the countries which follow Buddhism. How much is called? First one is Sri Lanka, then China, then Singapore, then you can say Mongolia, then you can say Korea, you can say other countries as well, like Myanmar and Thailand. So these countries are amongst the countries which follow the Buddhism religion, and you can say in the late 19th and 20th centuries, and also in the earliest one, the Buddhism religion got spread in these countries. Okay, and it saw a revival. Got it? So, here we have finished about Buddhism. Now we will start Jainism. Okay, so Jainism. First of all, we need to understand who founded the Jainism. Okay, and what was the philosophy of Jainism, and little bit about the life of the founder who founded the Jainism. Okay, so first thing is that Jainism was founded by Lord Mahavira. Okay, he was a founder and he was born in Kundagrama, present-day Vaishali district in Bihar. Okay, and his another name was Vardhaman. So you can say Mahavira was also known as Vardhaman. Got it? Okay, and let's have a little bit look about his life. Who was his father? His father was Siddhartha. His father was Siddhartha. Okay. His mother was Trishla. Okay. His wife was His wife was Yashoda. Got it? Then he got a daughter called Priya Darshana. And he had a son-in-law called Jamli. And remember one thing, Jamli was his first disciple first disciple, or you can say the first follower. So it is all about his life. His father was Siddhartha, mother was Trishla, wife was Yashoda, daughter was Priyadarshana, and the son-in-law was Jamli, who was also his first disciple. Got it? Now, let's have a look. All the information, how the Jainism was founded by him. Got it? Okay, let's begin. What do you mean by Tirthankara? As we can see a word here, Tirthankara, a spiritual teacher. As I have told you that Gautama got outside and he saw several things, then he decided to find a meaning of life. Then he got in contact with two persons, Alara Kalma and then Udupa Ramputa. Got it? Same like him, the Mahavir, when he decided to go outside in the search of life meaning, he also got in contact with Tirthankaras, which were known as spiritual teachers most popularly. Got it? Then they were total 24th Tirthankara and he was the last one. It means that before Mahavira, there were 23 Tirthankaras. Got it? If you are unable to understand the, you can say the spelling, then you can match it from here. Got it? So, before him there were 23 Tirthankaras and he was the 24th one. So, the question is, you should learn about all these 24 Tirthankaras? Learn about them one by one? Then the answer is no. Because from the competitive exam point of view, you should or you must have a knowledge of 3 Tirthankaras only. And these Tirthankaras were the first one. His name was, first one, his name was Rishabdev. Okay. He was the first one and he also considered as a founder of the Jainism. Got it? He got his mention in Rig Veda. Belongs to the Vedic culture. Okay. And he also had a symbol as bull. Okay, let me write it again. Now, bull. Got it? So, Rishabdev was the first Tirthankaras. He got his mention in Rig Veda and he had a symbol bull. Got it? So, he was the first we should learn about it from the competitive point of view. The second one was 23rd Tirthankara called Parshvanath. Okay, he was the ruler of Banaras. He was a ruler of Banaras before he became a monk. Got it? And he also has a symbol of snake, or you can say serpent. Got it? So, he was the 23rd Tirthankaras. His name was Parshvanath. He was a ruler of Banaras before becoming a monk. And he had a symbol, snake, or also we called it serpent. Got it? Then, the 23rd, sorry, not 23rd, is 24th. It's called Mahavira. He was born in Kundagrama, Vaishali district of Bihar. Then he went out in a search of true meaning of life. Then he got Parshvanath as his guru and he got enlightenment at Riju Palika river, Jambika Gram. Jambika Gram was the place and Riju Palika was the river flowing through there. Got it? So it's all about Mahavira. He went outside, then he got an allotment near Jambikarama on the bank of river Riju Palika. Got it? So these three, starting from Rishabdev, the first one, then the Parshvanath, the 23rd one, and then the Mahavira, 24th one, are the main Tirthankaras about whom we should study. Got it? Now, basic principles of the Jainism. As I have told you, there were 4 noble truths. 4 truths on which Buddhism was established. Okay. Same like that, there are several basic principles on which you can say Jainism is there. Okay, these principles are as follow. First one is non-violence, ahimsa. Ahimsa is the central tenet of Jainism. Non-violence towards all living beings. Jainism strive to avoid harming any living creature. You can say, basically Jains believe that we should not harm any living, also non-living creature. Or you can say the thing. Yes, they believe life existed in everyone, in the living one as well as in the non-living one. So they do not harm any of them. Neither living nor non-living. Got it? Their second basic principle was non-possessiveness or aparigraha. This simply means that you should not have anything of this materialistic world. It simply means that if you own a car, if you own a mobile phone, if you own any of the luxurious item, then you are not on the right way. You should avoid having all these things and do a living life of ascetic, or you can say a life of monk, in order to get yourself free from this materialistic world. Got it? So this is all about the basic principles of Jainism. Now let's see the next principles. Now the beliefs in which they believe. What are the beliefs which they follow in the Jainism? Like, first one is karma and reincarnation. Simply means that what you done is what you receive. What you done is what you receive. Okay. So, what was the basic philosophy of this particular term, karma and reincarnation? This simply means that what you have done, you will receive, or you can say that the God is watching you when no one is watching you. It simply means that. I can write it down here. God watching you when no one is watching you. Okay, it simply means that. Means what you are doing today will have the same result or same response on your life in the future. Okay, so that was the basic belief in Jainism. So the Jain people avoid to do harm or to do anything which is negative for someone or somebody in order to avoid the same thing happening to them in the nearby future. Got it? And you can say that, as we all know, that there are 7 births. As per the religious text, there are 7 births, or you can call them सात janam means that a person has to live 7 births before he got in line of living a life of different creatures. Before living a life of different creatures. You have listened it so many times from your parents, from your elders, that if you have got a life of a human, then you are lucky, because a person has to live many lives, millions of life of different insects, elements and creatures in order to get a cycle of 7 births to live as a human. The Jainism also believe in that, but not like the 7 births, but they believe that if you are doing wrong, then there will be 2 things happen with you. The first, you will get the same result as you have done with someone. Second one will be the birth in harsh conditions or suffering life. Okay, so that is their philosophy, similar to the Hinduism but somewhat different, as there is no mention of 7 births in Jainism text, no mention of different cycles, but they believe in one cycle which is called the life cycle. Simply means that if you're born, you will die, then you will born again. If your karma or your doings is good, you will get a good life. If bad, you will get a bad life. That's it. So this simply means that if you are doing a good actions with a good intentions, then your future experiences will be influenced by the things which you had done in your past. Got it? Now, come to the next belief is samsara and moksha. Jains believe in the cycle of birth and death, samsara, and strive to attain the liberation, moksha from these cycles by shedding all karmas through spiritual practices. As I have told you, they believe in a cycle of birth and death. Simply means if you have born, you will die, then you will born again, you will die again. Okay, so that will be the cycle which will be followed by you. Got it? And if one wants to avoid that cycle, one wants to get merged with the God, if that is a God, okay, if one wants to merge with a God, he is a person, he is the God, then he should do good karma, living a life of ascetic, do not possess anything, then only he get himself free from this life and birth cycle and get himself aligned with the God, or we can say the moksha. So this is all about their beliefs. Starting with the karma, what you are doing, you will receive the same. Reincarnation, if your karma or if you are doing is wrong, you will have a harsh life in your next birth. Samsara and moksha, if one want himself to get free from this birth and death cycle and attaining moksha, then he should live a life of aesthetic and do not possess thing, and then he will be able to get a life of free from this cycle. Got it? Now come to the next point. Scriptures. In Jainism, sacred texts are known as Angas or Jain Sutras. These texts contains the teaching of Lord Mahavira and are divided into two main categories. So basically you can say that all the things which I am telling you and all the teachings and all the experiences gathered by Lord Mahavira and also other 23rd Tirthankars, all are written down in these texts called Angas and Upangas. Got it? Now, remember one thing. Same like the Buddhism, there were several councils organized for the Jainism also. Okay. So, all of these things are written in Angas and Upangas. And as I have told you, that same like the Buddhism, there were several councils organized for the Jainism also. And these councils were 2 in total numbers. And their details are as follow. First was organized at Pataliputra, organized by Chandragupta Maurya, and the chairperson was Stul Badra. Okay. The spelling is STHULBHADRA. Stulbhadra. Okay. So the council was organized in Pataliputra under Chandragupta Maurya and the chairperson was Stulbhadra. Got it? Now, the second council was organized at Vallabhi. Who organized it? We don't know, but Devardi was the chairperson, we know. Okay, so you can say that there were 2 councils. First one as Pataliputra, organized under Chandragupta Maurya and the chairperson was Stul Bhadra. Got it? Second council was organized at Vallabhi. Who organized it? We don't know, but the chairperson was Devardi. Got it? Now comes to the next points. Three jewels of Jainism. Like what jewels they follow, or you can say the what path defined by the Jainism, as we have know that 8 paths were described by Buddhism. Similarly, 3 paths were described by Jainism: right view, right knowledge, right conduct. Got it? Right view, right knowledge and right conduct. These were the 3 paths described by the Jainism. Now let's have a look under them. First we have right view, Samyak Darshana. What do you mean by it? Believe in the teachings of the Tirthankaras and understanding the true nature of reality. It means that one should follow Tirthankaras, what they have prescribed, what they have told you about the life, okay, and what were their experiences. You should obey them. You should obey them to get a right view or to get a right thing. Got it? So this is the right view, or you can say the Samyak Darshana. And the question is, from where you will get the learnings and the teachings prescribed by 24 Tirthankaras? Then the answer is Angas and Up-Angas. Okay, so these are the texts which provide us the teachings and understanding the true reality of life as per experiences of the Tirthankaras, which were 24th in number. Got it? Second is right knowledge, Samyak Jana, acquiring knowledge about the nature of the soul, karma, and the path to liberation. Like if you will study Anga, then Up-Anga, you will get a knowledge of nature of the soul, which simply means that birth to death, death to birth, then death, then birth of this cycle. Got it? Karma simply means that doing either in negative or positive sense, whatever you are doing with living, non-living, or you can say the people and nature, either negative or positive, will have a similar experiences in your future life. It simply means that in my present, if I done something wrong, then in my future I will get a negative consequences. If in present I have done something good, in future I will get a good consequences. Okay, and avoiding bad karmas, understanding nature of soul, is a part to liberation. Then right conduct, Samyak Charitra, living a life of non-violence, truthfulness, non-stealing, celibacy, and non-attachment. So these are the 5 things. Then you should not hurt anyone. Then you should always speak truth. Then you should not steal anything. You should live a life of celibacy or static, and you should avoid anything having of materialistic world. Got it?